I love you, but I'm not in love with you. How does it feel to hear that? And what does that even mean? I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Does it mean that that person still has feelings for you and you might be able to work it out? Does it mean that they want out and they're just trying to spare your feelings? Hi, I'm Amy Waterman, a dating and relationship expert with yourbrilliance.com. And in this video, I want to unpack one of the most damaging statements that anyone can say in a relationship. You'll learn what it really means and what it says about your future. "15 years ago, I co-wrote a book that you can still find on the internet today called Save My Marriage Today. And for years, I've received emails from men and women who are desperate. Their partner has asked to separate, and almost to a person, their partner has tried to soften the blow by saying these words: I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Like that makes everything okay. When I noticed this pattern, I wondered what was going on. What did that phrase even mean? And so I did some digging, and here's what I found out. When someone says that to you, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, what they're saying actually is that they have no clue what love really is. They believe that relationships require this special feeling, this in love feeling. And if they haven't felt that feeling for some time, then the relationship must be over, which is complete nonsense. You cannot maintain a relationship based on feelings. Feelings come and go. They're not reliable. The only thing that can maintain a relationship is a decision to keep practicing acts of love, regardless of whether you feel like it. Now, all parents know this. We get annoyed with our kids. Talk about a rocky relationship. If our romantic partners treated us like our teenagers did, we would be out the door. But we made a commitment the day we had that child. No matter what they do, we will love, accept, and look after them. And that commitment is fixed regardless of whether we feel like doing it. We made that decision and we stick to it no matter how hard and sometimes even impossible it feels. Now, marriage is like that too. Marriage is a commitment to stick with it and act with love, regardless of whether you're feeling good or mad or happy or sad. And that decision to act with love, even if you do not feel any love at the moment, is the only thing that can hold a marriage together. Feelings cannot hold a marriage together because you will lose that special in love feeling. You will fight, you will get annoyed, you won't want to even touch each other. But if you made the commitment to love, you won't leave it there. You'll repair the rupture. You'll reconnect. You will fix things as best you can so that you feel safe and connected again. Now that's work, and it can be quite humiliating work because you've got to listen to this person telling you that you hurt them, even though you try so hard all the time. You've got to swallow your defensiveness and listen to the stuff that you don't want to hear. You've got to face up to the fact that you're not always the hero who saves the day. And in fact, sometimes you're not even very nice. No wonder so many people can't do it. They would rather walk out mouthing some platitude like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, as if that excuses the fact that they haven't behaved like someone who loves you for a very long time. They're hoping that that phrase will let them off the hook, because if they say it, it means they're not the bad guy, right? Because they still have feelings for you. And you're left wondering two things. Number one, you're left wondering how you managed to fail so badly. Like, wasn't it your job to be so wonderful that this person would thank their lucky stars that they're with you? Wasn't it your job to give them everything they ever needed or desired so that they would love you forever? And number two, you're left wondering if there is still hope for the relationship. Because clearly your partner still has feelings for you. I mean, they just said so. So, do they mean that they just want to take a break? Do they mean that there's enough love there to work things out? It can really mess with your head. Instead, when you hear that phrase, I love you, but I'm not in love with you, this is what I want you to take it to mean. What your partner is actually saying is this: it's too hard, and I don't know how to fix it, and I don't want to keep trying anymore. And this is how I hope you respond. I hope you don't think, what did I do wrong to make you feel like that? What can I do to make you stay? Instead, I hope you think to yourself, okay, then. Well, maybe you don't have what it takes to be my life partner. Because if your partner thinks that they need to feel in love with you in order to be able to love you, then they can't stay in a lifelong relationship. They don't have the skills and understanding yet. And that's okay. We are all in different places in life, and love is the toughest thing you'll ever do. It takes an incredible person to embrace the humility and the confusion and the vulnerability and messiness that is lifelong love. And no matter how much you are up to the challenge, it isn't a marriage unless both of you take on that challenge. And you can't make that decision for another person. You cannot make them ready when they're not ready. So if your partner says that they're not in love with you and they think they need to separate, then let them have what they think they need. If they won't step up and do the work, you cannot carry the relationship for both of you. I hope you're taking the very best care of yourself. And if you feel comfortable, drop a comment below and let me know how you're doing. Take care.